Alright, what's up, YouTube? We're here with
Charley Futch.
Return of the Futch, man. He just won this case tournament with Swordsoul.
Yeah, it's kind of free.
Oh, shit. Let's get into it, dog.
Okay, so this is the best deck. Swordsoul, obviously. 3 mil E. I don't even have to explain this, dude.
Is it pretty standard list, or you got some spots in there?
I mean, it's just consistent. There's nothing to really say. If you're not playing this number, you're just doing something wrong.
Right. I ain't mad at that.
And 3 more of literally any in my deck.
Lumfire.
Yeah, this card is fucking busted.
Yeah,
especially going to second, it's literally just an extended special and it like baits negates before you even normal summon. And then I played the tinny version because like I didn't test the pure version. So 3, 2, and 2. I was playing 3 Vishuda, but I like 2 better. This card is so good going second, like breaking boards, like bouncing shit, like getting rid of back row, shit like that.
For sure.
This is like, especially like if I get imbued and I have like this engraved, it just helps me play through it because I can like add chip back, special summon, shaman, like stuff like that.
Right.
And then hand traps, 3 Valor, 3 Ash, and then 3 Infirm. This card doesn't get hit by like, like call by and stuff. Also, I sided in the mirror, so like this in the mirror, there's like most boards of this game.
Nice.
Ash, it's subpar against Swordsoul unless like they brick. And then I can like sync with this card on normal, like special affinity normal, make Chi Chow. But this was pretty solid all day. I didn't like brick on hand traps at all. I just opened like combo with like 2 or 3 shots. So that's it for the monsters. Spells. I only played 2 of the vessel. I was playing 3, but I cut 1 because I was drawing them in multiples. And just seeing one of this card is just like really good. Because you can like send your guys and just like Shaman's just like crazy with this card. So. And 3 desires. I don't play prosperity, obviously. I don't know how I feel about that card. I tested it, but I kind of like this card better.
Right.
And I mean, from the result from the case tourney, I think I'm gonna play this card again.
Desires is pretty free in that deck.
Yeah,
for sure.
And then it also stacks with this guy, and then like banish, and then his effect banish from field and grave. And he just becomes like big as fuck, so push for damage. And 3 emergence, 1 of those. I saw this card out a lot. Like 1 second going first, it was like a free card. But like just seeing this card with like regular combo, or like sometimes it gets you there to like a second or a third synchro. So, and I made 2 Jalas. This card is busted.
Card's so
like,
good.
It won me my top 4 match. It won me my top 8 match. Won me my last round. Yeah, this card's just busted. Like in the mirror, you just like break their board. Like it's easy to play through it, but like even then, now you just kill them with this card. And then I played IO. I needed out to mine. I didn't get mined all day, and I also never drew this card. But when I drew it, it just didn't matter. I was winning regardless. And then a blackout. I wanted to play 2 because I was playing desires, but I wanted to stay 40 cards, so I couldn't change it. That's it for the monsters. For the spells, not spells, for the extra deck.
See them spells.
Yeah, I played 3 monk. A lot of people play 2. The 3rd came up like 2 times today, like in the grind game. But mainly monk is just it just helps like push. And Shaman, this card is broken. This card summons literally anyone from your graveyard. It plays through hand traps, plays through Nibiru. This gives you your 3rd synchro lot. This card is just busted. I mean, it has a restriction, but like it's still busted at the end of the day. Like I would play this card every time. I was thinking about playing the Link 3, but no, I think I'm not going to anymore. This testing it wasn't that good.
That can't be targeted though. Have you used
and 2 backs here. The second one came up twice today because this card is not once per turn, it's once per card. So the fact that you could just like bounce shit, effect summon, and then you could like tie a banish, summon another one. It's just broken. It just clears cards. Also, one time, I did have IO. I had IO against in my top 4 match, and I had backseated, Imperial ordered him, turned on my Imperial order, and then Emergence killed him. So,
I mean, I can
that
get
was
into
nice.
it.
And teach out. This comes up grinding.
Have you taken anything?
I didn't summon the second one a good amount of times. Like if I was going second, and like I had to like break through boards. I like exhaust a lot of resources. So Berserker, Chow Fang. I didn't summon this card all day because I didn't play any Jartron, even though like I was like prepared for that deck. This card is just broken. I summoned it twice today, I think.
Yeah, that card's good.
Yeah, and then Yazi. This card, man, this card is insane. Can't target it. Pop that in another card to summon anyone from my deck. Like, that's literally my. That card's insane. I only summoned it like 3 times.
Have you ever used Dragite to try to like search it in?
No, I didn't because most times when I had Dragite, I was winning regardless, so it didn't matter. Like I didn't even get another turn. They just scooped.
That's fair.
Rudy, I used this twice.
Did I already go on to Shinshin?
It won me 1 match because I just banished his old grave and he couldn't play it. Because he had a Taie in hand, and I just banished the grave so I couldn't use it.
Damn it.
Baron is this card. This card is broken, but I forgot about the second effect like most of the tournament, but I didn't summon it. I just used it just to kill people.
Fair enough.
Like one time I had to use the second desire so it would be big enough to kill somebody. That's it for the extra. The side deck, 3 Droll, 2 Cycle Reader. I didn't play any Jartron. This card I drew like a lot. I played Bird up twice. I drew once, beat him the second time. But this card, I sided it in. I never saw this card, but when I was maining it, it was an auto win if I could get like Taie on board for a win in the mirror match.
For sure.
I also didn't play any Phantom Knights. That deck sucks. But Green and Barrel. This card is crazy. I was gonna main it, but I wanted to save 40 cards and like mainly like a lot of the other like cards I played was like better for like overall matchups, and this card. Most decks can play through it, like Tri Brigade, that deck can play through it, my deck can play through it, so I just decided to side it. 2 droplet. I put this in last minute last night. This won me 2 games. It's a good card. I just wouldn't main it just because like you have to discard cards. This deck you usually need like your whole hand, or like mainly the cards you don't use that are in your hand are usually hand trapped. So like they're gonna do something anyway. They're not like dead cards. 2 Cyclone and then 2 Lightning Storm. This won me. This won me my final round, game 2, because I had Lightning. I have Lightning Storm, Spelling Traps. You have like DPE and 2 set. I Lightning Stormed, imperned him, and then just killed him. Like it was, yeah. That's about it,
dude. You got anything else to say, Charley?
Shout out Luxury Games. Shout out my homies. You know, we tested a lot. This deck is just insane. Like I've been telling everybody, like just play this deck. Just nothing else to say. Really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.